to be able to only include the drivers that your code will actually use. So after doing these initialization things and mapping out, just scanning the PCI bus, finding out what hardware is actually there, then we'll attach interrupt handlers, and those interrupt handlers are essentially, we have an IRQ manager that you can subscribe, so that your service can subscribe directly to any interrupt using a delegate or standard function or whatever. So you can actually just say, whenever this IRQ happens, then this code runs. But of course that's on the very low level, so you probably don't want to do that unless you're especially interested in low level stuff. So of course we provide a lot of events on top of that. So at some point, we did the IRQ stuff. We probed the hardware, found out what's there, and at that point we jumped to your code. And what's important is that then we're in an event loop where we will call a function that you're supposed to write that's called service : start instead of main. The reason that might be kind of alien to people. You expect to have a main, and the reason for not doing that, I mean, we could have done that. It's just the name of a function, right? But the reason for not doing that is because the signature of main doesn't really make any sense in our context, because there are no command line parameters, because there is no command line interface.
Right.
Right. It's just your program running on hardware. Also, there is no reason to return anything, because where would you return to? There is nothing except for your process in there. So for that reason, we just decided to make a different signature. So it's just a function that returns the void, and it doesn't take any arguments. So at that point, what your service should do is to just subscribe to events and